Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to appreciate you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing to this channel if you have not subscribed to. David Ndii is an economist advisor to William Ruto's Kenya Kwanza government. And sometimes what he is giving out, it is literally correct what this government is up to. When I was reading a certain tweet of David Ndii, who is the economist advisor of William Ruto, I realized something terrible is going to happen with this government of William Samoei Ruto. And this is whatever David Ndii is saying. Not quite. My primary job is to advise and support President on delivering on our economic transformation. I work on strategic interventions. We found government corrupt and wasteful, and chances are we will leave it corrupt and wasteful. This is what David Ndii is saying. Ladies and gentlemen, after reading that tweet, is there something possible that there are several cooked kind of corruption that is looming or loading as Kenyans are asking, and different individuals are asking this kind of money that William Ruto is collecting day in, day out? What is this thing that they're doing with this kind of huge amount of money? As at the same time, we are being told that William Ruto is spending 8.5 million Kenya shillings daily on hospitality in State House. Is this something that is coming at a point that things are not on a right direction? At the same time, the government itself does not understand how to actualize the resources that is there. It is William Ruto, during his campaign, he never came out relaying and giving us interventions and mechanisms on how he was going to cope up and to end the corruption once and for all. I told you here, it is difficult for a person that is allies, a corrupt, all corners, and they were having cases all over the country. For them to come out to fight corruption, it will be so difficult. It will not be easy. It will not be something that will give them, or rather will be easier for them to solve. It's the same government that the leadership of it, Rigathi Gachagua, William Ruto, these are the same people who came out rejecting the constitution of 2010. The same people rejected the constitution of 2010. And the constitution of 2010 supports devolution. They are facing a very difficult situation to support devolution because the mechanisms that has been shared in the constitution is not easy for them. So how comes these people will be eagerly looking forward to end corruption? As their advisor, economic advisor, David Ndii, is saying that we found a government corrupt and wasteful, and chances are we will leave it corrupt and wasteful. When I saw this, I was wondering if this man William Ruto came out telling the public that his mission is to ensure no one is going to misuse the public resources. No one is going to squander the public resources. And he is ready, and the mechanisms that he has put on place is to ensure that is not only going to condone them, But again, he's not going to tolerate them. So why are you not having mechanisms, David Ndii as economic advisor to William Ruto, on how to cope up and have mechanisms towards destroying corruption once and for all? Then corruption is the order of the day. The way Uhuru Kenyatta said that they were losing 2 billion Kenya shillings daily, it is something that is true, that our country is now losing billions of money every day. As hospitality in State House is taking 8.5 million Kenya shillings daily. Are we going on a right track, or are we not realizing that things are not good? If the primary purpose of David Ndii is to be economic advisor, why is it that he's not coming out with a mechanism to prevent and reduce wastefulness and corruption? Because an economist advisor is someone that understands how to reduce and prevent wasteful issues, and also the corruption. As for now, as we speak, travel that has been leaked in this government of Kenya Kwanza is so amazing. And in fact, travel costs at 5 years is high in Ruto's first 9 months. You see, when you look at the traveling of Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta within 5 years, the traveling of Uhuru Kenyatta within 5 years during his tenure is less than the traveling cost of William Ruto in just 5 months of his tenure. William Ruto is traveling days and nights, having his envoys, day in, day out. He is in South Africa, he is in Germany, he is in Israel, he is in US, he is in Germany, he is in Tanzania, he is in Uganda, he is in Djibouti, he is in Eritrea, all over. So is it a kind of that William Ruto is just wasting the public resources traveling with not having an aim of ensuring that is going to have a solution? A solution will not be there if he will not have mechanisms on how he's going to actualize the issues that are so much important in his government. When I was looking various issues and also the reports of David Ndii is exposing this government badly, because now another tweet is saying that government is wasteful and this administration has an inchy feet problem. How they're going to resolve the problem and issues of the common mwananchi, as the traveling, hospitality and other issues are taking almost the high dividend of this revenue collection. I realize also the expenditure of this government is so higher than what they have, as they are having a budget, they are having a revenue, they are having a budget of 3.7 trillion. Then what they are expecting to collect is 2.29 trillion. Then there's a big problem, as they are claiming that the high taxation is going to resolve the issue of borrowing. At the same time, they are borrowing because the deficit of 718 billion Kenya shillings is giving them a headache, because their budget is 3.7 trillion. That is the expenditure that they're expecting to have. But what they're collecting is 2.2 trillion Kenya shillings. So they're having a deficit of 718 billion Kenya shillings. As they are looking forward to close that gap, they must borrow because they have already taxed Kenyans. So for me, when I saw this kind of things that David Ndii is bringing on board, is just this government does not have any mechanism to change the economy. As things are still worse, they are trying to manipulate our minds that things are good. So David Ndii is completely exposing this government day in, day out through his tweets, through his statements. So I don't believe him that he will make change as economist advisor to William Samoei Ruto. Still, things are astray. Ladies and gentlemen, what are your thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Thank you so much. Bye bye till we meet on another video.